In this video, I'm going to show you how you can delete records from the first workbook from a list in a second workbook. I was on a little contract this week, and I had a list of a couple 100,000 phone numbers, and then I had to delete the no-call numbers from that phone number. And this is the code that I wrote. A heads up on this, it does not catch duplicates. So make sure that you filter your data for duplicates before you run this. So I have my numbers highlighted here, and I have on my first sheet, and this sheet's called delete records, and the other sheet is called omit, and I have 4 records here, and I'll show you how this works. So I'm going to my macros, I'm going to try to delete, and it's going to run, and now you can see all these yellow ones are now deleted. So let me show you the code. So this is my code. I've got sheet 1 as worksheet, sheet 2 is worksheet, and I R and row number, and then I have dvalue, which is delete value, and range row, end row. So sheet 1 is deleterecords.xlsm. Now I have both of these in the same folder, so that's why I don't need to put the rest of the path number down. I've declared the end row of my second sheet, which is my numbers that we're going to go through. Now, so what it says here, if number in sheet 2 is in sheet 1, then you're going to delete it. So while we're not at the end row, delete value equals whatever value you have in the next row in sheet 2. Set range equals sheet 1 columns A. So what you're doing is you're looking in column A, and if not, range is nothing. So basically this is a double negative. So if you find it, then the row number equals whatever the range row is, and then in this it says sheet 1 rows number delete. Then we end if, and then we go on to the next loop. I'm going to delete another record just to show you. So now I've added a new number to my sheet 2, and I've highlighted the number in sheet 1 that we're trying to delete. So let's step through the code. So I'm going to go F8 through this, and so it's identifying sheet 1 and sheet 2. So end row, if you scroll over the end row, then you can see what it is. The end row is 2 because there's only one number in there. And so now it says row equals 1, while R is equals end row, dvalue equals sheet 1. So now if you go over dvalue, you can see that it's 1033. And now if what it's going to do, it's going to search column A, and it's going to look for 1033. And if it finds it, which it's going to, then you can tell, you go over this and you can see it's row 3, and then it says, so you're going to delete row 3, thanks very much. And now that's gone. So it's going to end now because we're at the end here. So that is how you delete records from the first workbook that's in a list in the second workbook. I will, of course, include the code in the description of my video. Please subscribe.